what's going on, everybody? David here, and welcome back to another video. So recently, with the holidays like literally right around the corner, I've been getting this question a lot. David, what movies do I buy? What shows do I buy? I want to buy something for so and so. What should I get them? They like movies, they like TV shows. What should I get? And I've been trying to give my recommendations as much as I can. So I figured, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick Bluray holiday gift guide, I guess you could say. And these are just some of the things that I picked out, that have come across my desk recently that I really dig. And maybe this might give you an idea or two, what to get somebody. There is still time, what to get somebody for Christmas. So first off, we're going big here. No pun intended. The Big Bang Theory, the complete series here from Warner Brothers. This is a fantastic set. I love this show a lot. I'm really into like nerdy comedy, and this show has a lot of that, obviously, and a lot of intellectual jokes that I really dig a lot. But yeah, so this is if you're a lover of this series, or if you know somebody who is, this is the perfect set to get. I mean, literally, it has, was it all 12 seasons, 279 episodes, right there, as you can see there. Fantastic packaging. Let's take a look at the back here. Look at that. I mean, that's just insane. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and take off this big old J card here, and let's see if it does come off. Ooh, it's really stuck on there. Maybe we won't. But I will go ahead and lift up the J card so that way you can see the back here. Fantastic. And it comes in this really nice, cool slip box that's nice and sturdy, nice and thick. You can see there. Fantastic. I love this. And this show, again, like I said, is perfect for this set is perfect for anybody that loves the show. It does come with this really cool booklet as well, and it has a really nice letter right in the beginning from creator Chuck Lorre, and then, which I love so much, a guide, an episode guide of all the seasons, all the episodes, all 279. Fantastic. It's great. And then it comes in this cool set, like this cool booklet kind of set. Fantastic. And right when you open it up, that is like, it's like a little pop-up book right front and center, which is really, really cool. I dig that quite a bit. Super cool. And you have all the seasons. There you go. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, Season 10, Season 11, and Season 12. I love that they had that that photo right at the end. And then you have a bonus disc right there in the back. And all the discs are consistent. They all look the same. And they're all numbered as well. Let me see if I can pull this one out. There it is. See, they all have the disc numbers on them as well in the season. Right there, which is really nice. I like that. So that way, again, you know that it is from this set specifically. So fantastic. This is, I think it's going to retail around like $175, I believe, or something like that. But again, fan of the series, this is a no-brainer. Next up, we have Gotham, the complete series as well. This is a fantastic show. I love the show quite a bit. I finally got to catch up, and I finished the rest of the last season, the final season, and I loved it. I thought it was cool. I mean, it's a little different, but this is perfect for any superhero, any Batman fan. I love this show specifically myself, just because it's a different take on the Batman mythos, and the villains are very different. Very their origins are a lot different than what you would remember from the comics. So I enjoyed this quite a bit. It does have all 5 seasons there. All right, and then there goes the spine there. So it has Season 1 on Blu-ray. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4, which I enjoyed quite a bit. And then the 5th and final season there. Really, really nice. And again, you know, this is a complete set. I really wish that they maybe would have done like a box set. That would have been really nice. But this is really cool just to have all of them here for one viewing. If you know any sort of Batman fan, this is one to look forward to. And then continuing here, we have The Wizard of Oz. Who doesn't love The Wizard of Oz? I mean, and it's on 4K Ultra HD. This is a fantastic movie, especially one that, you know, you can watch with a family and enjoy with a family. This is a timeless classic. It's always going to be an amazing watch. I recently just saw it with my son. For the first time, he'd never seen The Wizard of Oz, and he loved it. He was like totally immersed in this whole, you know, in this whole world. And it looks great on 4K as well. It doesn't look like super duper duper like crisp like you would expect or you would think. There's still some film grain in there and stuff, which I enjoy quite a bit because, you know, you want that same look. But it does look fantastic. The colors are very vibrant as well. There you have it, the back. And that's from the digital. And then here we have the Blu-ray and 4K. I really wish we would have got some discard on the 4K though. That would have been nice. And front, back, and spine. Alright. Moving right along. I've already done an unboxing for this one. So I'm not going to really go in depth. If you guys are curious about the innards of this, I do have a couple of videos back. And that is for Batman Beyond, the complete series. This is another fantastic set for any Batman fan. It's just a phenomenal, you know, thing to have, a phenomenal set to have. This show is very, very underrated. I don't think if you're a fan of the Batman the Animated Series and you haven't seen this, I highly urge you to give this a watch because it is phenomenal. I love it. Really, really great. And it does come with this cool limited edition pop. I'm not a huge Funko Pop collector, but this is one. This one is one that's really, really cool. It's an all chrome Batman Beyond pop, which is really, really nice. And then there goes the back here. And what's included? There's some lenticular cards, art cards in here as well that are fantastic. Love this. And this one's gonna set you back, I think, about like $70, something like that. You might be able to find it on sale, especially right now. But again, highly, highly recommend picking this one up for any Batman fan in the family or for yourself. And then next up, just because it is we're heading into Christmas, we are in the Christmas season, doesn't mean that you always have to watch Christmas movies. That was one thing that nobody ever really understood with me, was that I tend to watch a lot of horror during Christmas time, which is really odd. And I figured, you know, this one came across my desk recently, and I watched it and I loved it. And that's It Chapter 2. I did an unboxing for this one as well recently, and I talked all about it. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a great ending to the saga of It and Pennywise. Fantastic. So I highly recommend picking this one up for any horror lover in your family as well, or if you're a horror lover yourself. Love it. No discard or anything like that, which is okay. And then the front, back, and spine. But yeah, there's no rule that says you can't watch horror during during Christmas. Next up, we have one of my favorite movies, and I did an unboxing for this one as well. Robocop. This one is put out by Arrow Video. Phenomenal set. I love this release of it. The director's cut is, I can't recommend that one enough. It's really, really great. But yeah, man, really cool set. Has a really nice thick booklet inside as well. Phenomenal transfer of the film. I've already watched it like 3 times since I got it. So again, if you're if you know somebody that's into the sci-fi and action and stuff like that, perfect gift. And it's pretty affordable. I want to say it's about like $25 or something like that. I think I'll have links down in the description where you guys can check out where to buy these at. But fantastic, perfect gift. Next up, another horror title, and that is the Ringu Collection. There's a lot of collections here. The Ringu Collection. This one was great. I hadn't seen what was it? Ringu. I think it was Ringu 2. Apparently we'll go through them real quick, but fantastic. Set does have Ringu 2, and Ringu 0. Sounds like I'm saying Ringo. There goes the back there. But yeah, apparently I didn't realize that there is a second version of Ringu 2 on here. One of them is, let's see here, it's Ringu 2 and Spiral is what it's called. And that was supposed to be a direct sequel to the first Ringu. And it wasn't well received, so they ended up just making an actual Ringu 2. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You got to look it up. And it's an interesting read on why they did this and stuff like that. But really, really cool. You do have Ringu 2, and then Ringu 0. Which is really cool when you put them side to side. It's like she's coming towards you. But phenomenal watch. I went through them when I first picked this up, or when this first came across my desk. I went through them really quick, and within a day, I watched all 4 movies, and it was just so cool. I was like, man, I hadn't seen that Spiral one before, and then the others I hadn't seen in so long. So this was such a perfect set. And it does come with this cool booklet as well, like Arrow always does with their releases. Fantastic. I love this. And this one is one I highly recommend picking up for any horror lover as well, especially if you're into J horror. This one's fantastic. No brainer right here. All right, next up, one of my all-time favorite movies, and I will recommend this movie to anyone, any day of the week, at any time, and that is American Werewolf in London. As you can see here, fantastic artwork, by the way. First and foremost, love it. So good. And then here goes the back here. In case you guys don't know what it's about, this movie is one that I saw when I was younger, and I loved it ever since. And this movie, you watch it now. Some movies you watch and they get dated. This movie still holds up to me, special effects wise and everything. You can tell obviously it's a little older, but the special effects were so innovative, and how they were able to pull them off, that I feel like this movie it's just going to be another timeless classic, fantastic. And does, there goes the Blu-ray there, which is fantastic. It has some art cards and stuff inside. All right. And then it does come, as you saw, with a really cool poster that has the artwork from the cover, and it's reversed where you have the theatrical artwork. Fantastic, man. It's so cool. And then it does come with this cool booklet as well, just like Robocop. Man, just, again, I can watch this movie over and over and over and never get sick of it. And then that ending was so good. But this is another one that I highly recommend checking out and picking up, without a doubt. All right. Next up, this is a more of a recent movie that came across my desk, and I watched it and I really loved it. And I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't see it in the theaters. And that's Ready or Not. This movie was so fun. And if you're into horror, if you're into just horror comedy, things like that, this one is perfect. I laughed the whole way, pretty much, and everything just was so good. Well timed. All the comedy, the horror, the gruesomeness, so good. And it reminded me a lot of. It had the same feel of Cabin in the Woods, which I love that movie as well. This felt very much like that. And I love movies that are like that, or in that kind of wheelhouse. So good. So I highly recommend this one as well. Fantastic. There goes Blu-ray there. All right, so moving right along, we're almost done. And we have John Wick 3. John Wick Chapter 3. I mean, what's Christmas without John Wick, right? I mean, this is one of those movies. It did come out a while back, but I've watched this movie about like 3 or 4 times since I've gotten it, and I just love it so much. I love the John Wick franchise. I think it's a fantastic franchise. Very, very speedy, very hard hitting, very fast paced. I love it all, and it's such a good movie. I cannot wait to see the continuation. I'm hoping that they're doing a continuation, but this is a no-brainer. If you have a son, brother, dad, anything like that that's into action movies, perfect, fantastic action movie to get. And next up, we have a couple of releases that these are like my kind of stuff that I really enjoyed a lot. And that's, this one's Ultra Q, and this one is from Mill Creek Entertainment. Essentially, if you're into kaiju, like monsters, and like Sentai, which is like Power Rangers and things like that, Godzilla, you're gonna love this series. This is a fantastic series. This is the precursor to Ultraman, which is essentially just a big superhero that fights monsters. A superhero that fights monsters. And this one is the one that started it. As you can see there, the classic series that started it all. And this is the first season of this genre, of this franchise. It's all in black and white. I haven't gotten the chance to go through all of it yet. I've watched at least a good like handful of episodes, and oh man, it's so cool. And then watching it with my son, it was pretty funny to see him kind of be like, "What is this?" And then there goes the disc art there. I mean the box art. It has all the seasons inside. Let's see here. I mean, all the episodes, all the discs. It's so cool, man. It's so cool to see something like this. Something very unique hit over here in some really cool packaging as well. Does have really cool booklet, just like the Arrow Video ones. Mill Creek has started doing this with some of their releases. Some of their bigger releases. Does have an episode guide, which these are always helpful. So fantastic. So again, if you know anybody that is into stuff like this, Godzilla, this is a perfect route to go down. And then ending it with series 2, season 2. This is Ultraman. So this is the one I remember. I watched this one a few times here and there growing up, and I loved this one quite a bit. So when I first started getting into Power Rangers, this is what I thought of. This is exactly what my memory went back to, was Ultraman. Fantastic. Such a fantastic show. There goes the back there. And they've spun this off so many times, or they had so many versions of Ultraman, it's insane. But it's so super cool as well. See, there goes the front there. And some of the monsters. I mean, literally, he looks like Godzilla. And then all the stuff in the inside, all the discs and things like that. It's super cool to have something like this, and I love that they have the rights, the licensing rights to Ultraman and things like that. So they're putting out some really cool sets, and then another booklet as well. All the episode guides and all that stuff, and look, even has all the monsters included as well. That's really cool. I dig that. I didn't see that before, but fantastic. Yeah. So these are two sets that I enjoy quite a bit, and I have enjoyed quite a bit. So anybody that's into sci-fi, anybody that's into monster movies, Godzilla, Power Rangers, Sentai, things like that, this is a perfect gift for them as well. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I wanted to just do this video because, like I said, I've been getting that question a lot. You know, what do I get? What do I get? And these are just some of the things that have come across my desk recently that I enjoyed quite a bit. You know, maybe you guys can get some ideas for some gifts. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do was show off a couple of things that, like I said, I enjoy quite a bit. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you dug it or found it informative in any way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we will catch you next time.